Rise royally. Welcome to High Vibes for You. My name is Legend. In this video, I'm going to be doing a pick a pile based on post retrograde energy. So as you can see by the thumbnail and also in the description box, you can choose by angel number or you could choose by the cover card that is facing. So pile number 1, you have angel number 345 with passion as your cover card. Then pile number 2, you have 2145 as your angel number with opportunity as your cover card. And pile number 3, you have 829 as your angel number and alchemy as your cover card. So while you guys go ahead and ponder on that, if you need to go back, pause it and sit with it for a second. I'm very limited to my editing right now because my laptop is cracked. So I'm only able to use a fraction of the screen. But like I said, if you look down in the description, you'll also be able to see the thumbnail. The angel numbers and the word on the cover card. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I truly appreciate you being here. We are focusing on manifesting, healing, and self over here. If you're returning, welcome back. I truly appreciate all your love and support. Any additional information that you would like to know about me is listed below in the description box as well. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. So as I mentioned before we start, I will not be editing this video, so you will be seeing me transition pile to pile. If that bothers you, just tap, 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 and you will be able to scoot forward to the next, okay? All right, so because this is a collective reading, I must advise as well, take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to force it to fit if it doesn't resonate. And, time is fluid and people always have options. You know what I mean? So don't feel like this is set in stone or whatever the case may be if it's not, a desirable read for you. So to start this, I do want to go over the underlying energy that I saw with every single card that I used, because I feel like the bottom of the deck has importance to the message. So I'm going to touch on it real quick and just make sure the energy is clear, All right, so, excuse me, channeling. So with the cover cards, since those are the first ones that you can see, it's illumination. And with illumination, it says your spiritual awakening is dissolving the illusions. Let the truth set you free. So I feel like this is in regards to your reality as you've been living your life. People, circumstances, situations, options available to you. Also ways of self that may need adjusting. This could also extend to relationships in terms of how you're showing up in your relationships. If it's not just completely restricted to, your day-to-day habits, routines, focus, things of that nature. It's also faith, spirituality itself, you discovering, what you believe in and what it means to you based off of what you've been taught, what society is doing, finding your true resonance spiritually. This is what, to me, going into the next card, is allowing for us as the collective to get more into North Node energy, where we're showing up very authentic to ourselves first, being able to look at ourselves in the mirror and really taking a look at I don't want to call them flaws, but outdated beliefs, outdated responses and solutions that haven't produced tangible results that allowed for continuation or progression in the current situation, relationship, development of philosophy, whatever the case may be. And with North Node, it says North Star, life purpose, journey, karmic destiny, learning period, path, the challenge, fulfillment, and fruition. So with this as well, there are a lot of things that are going to be coming into fruition. And I feel like it's because you're being illuminated. I can't make this up. Right underneath this card is destiny. And right underneath that is prayer. which is exactly what I'm talking about. And then look, it's fulfillment. And what's underneath that is expression. And strength is right underneath that. So with Mercury retrograde, I haven't really dived deep into the planetary influence, if you will, but intuitively, based off of my life experiences, I feel that this one, yes, it's about past energies resurfacing, typical people, places, things, nouns, whatever, but primarily self, like old feelings, old thoughts. Like it's I really feel like Mercury was kind of reflecting a lot too. There is a lot of truth that came out about self this Mercury retrograde. And I feel like it's for this very reason. So the other thing that came out with this was cooperation. And it says your goal can benefit from you surrounding yourself with like minded people. And Mercury is a planet that does have a lot to do with communication and expression. So, confirming that for my deck is selective seating, which is speaking to being mindful of where you sit, the environment you're surrounding yourself with. This even extends to activities like what you're doing. And then we also have elevated vibes only in this tribe coming through as well. Confirming this. Can you handle it is right underneath that. So this is really a period where I feel like there was a lot of illumination that was destined to happen in order for you to really step into who you were truly ordained to be. Really focusing on real wants and desires, not doing things because it guarantees some level of stability, actually doing something because you find fulfillment in it. Joy is something that has been a very heavy focus as well. Happiness, simplicity as well, like not overly like complicating things. It's a lot of appreciation too with this illumination. The main thing is from the high vibes for you deck, this is a beginning journey, North Node, and it's in the reverse. This would be the reason, because there's a lot that has been trying to hold you back from taking off from this, a lot that's been trying to kind of blur how you should see yourself with this independence, intelligent. What is the other one? Intellectual. How your past really like helped you for real, helped develop this person of who you are. You can wear it proudly. Like it's not holding you back, but it's just the environments and possibly people that just don't want to see you up there. But this is where you're headed, especially with this coming out in the upright. And then you have Taurus right underneath this, followed by full moon, speaking to blessings, followed by trine. Are you kidding me? I'm so serious. The 7th house is right underneath that. So let's go ahead and dive in. Real quick, I'm going to show this. You might want to take a screenshot, pause it, and screenshot the thing. But this, it says Monday mindfulness, right? But to me, I feel like this should be the next focus for the next 10 months. This should be the monthly focus every single month. So that way you could really see progression. So you could really continue to expand. And I feel like this is a part of what became the focus as a result of Mercury post retrograde. And what this says is priority, goals, and desires. What is urgent? What can wait? Unknown factors. You have fears, answers that you need to seek, basically. Then we have, okay, hold on. I did just kind of roll over that. So with unknown factors, these are questions that you need to sit down and ask yourself. Like, what is it that you're uncertain of? What is it that you don't know? Also, what are you kind of fearful of or anxious to take action towards, or hesitant, I should say? Why is that? And then figure out the answer. You know what I mean? Figure out what does happen or what could go wrong. You know what I mean? But then really look into what could go right and focus on that, and pay attention to what you need to not do when you find out what could go wrong, so that way it doesn't go wrong. You know what I mean? But basically, overcome your fears. Basically find the resolve. What is the fear? Well, okay, what are the outcomes? Well, how do we avoid certain outcomes? Period. So strategy, look at the month ahead. Also plan for that. You know what I mean? Don't just focus on this week or this month. Like, make sure there's a progression, there's a growth. And we have 10 months left of this year. So with this year being the year of the Hierophant, it's all about your commitment, your morals, your values, your spirituality, your faith, you being devoted to self as well, holding yourself in a high regard, committing to your goals, your dreams, and making it happen. But we have resources available and needed, finding these things out, budget and saving goals. What new habits do you need to develop? What old habits do you need to let go of? New thought patterns and old thought patterns. Also, now that's coming in my mind is communication too, to other people, and I mean, again, to kind of tying the thought pattern, but to yourself, how you speak over yourself. So let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to start with pile number 1, which is the 3, 4, 5 pile. Put this over here. All right, so we're going to start with the angel number first. I'm going to look this up and then we'll dive into the cards. Let me see. So it says, angel number 345 brings a message that the changes you are currently going through or contemplating are necessary and are for your highest good. Trust that these changes are in alignment with your soul mission and will help you to achieve all of your goals and aspirations. It says this indicates that the angels are protecting and guiding you through important life choices and changes that will assist you on your soul path. Give any fears or concerns to the angels for healing and transmutation, and have confidence in your choices and actions. Maintain a positive attitude and outlook, in regards to your life, as when you hold positive thoughts, it attracts positive energies and auspicious opportunities into your life. Trust the universe to bring you opportunities and solutions that match your passions, talents, and interests. This can also be seen as steps along your spiritual life path. Okay, so this is definitely right in alignment with what I was speaking to at the bottom of the deck here. So look up this number, see if you find some other meanings that may mean something to you, but that's what I'm getting for pile number 1. But it's time. So your first card was passion. So feel the power that comes from the stuttered. Okay. Feel the power that comes from passion and focus on what excites your heart. Then you have stagnation that's coming out, and it says when you feel stuck, let go and refocus until the answers come. And then you have watchful. Someone has their eye on you, or is that you that has their eye on someone? So yeah. This pile here, I'm picking up heavy relationship vibes. Some, it's the dynamic of someone holding you back and you having like a passion, a goal, a desire to do something different in your life, or either pursue a passion, but they hold you back from fully doing what really excites you, really allowing you to be free and spread your wings. Others, it could be you wanting to connect with new people or a new person, and there's a person that's getting in the way of this happening. Okay, so let's see what's going on. We have business, work, and boss in the reverse. So this is what I'm talking about. There's, to say the least, someone that's holding someone back from taking the next steps to elevation, to really like getting out there and exploring higher heights in life, preventing them from having opportunities. This could be family, friends, lover. This could even be a coworker, a colleague for some of you, a boss. Some of you, this is just self. Holding yourself back in regard to someone else. Okay. Endings and beginnings. This holding back feels very much like it's intimidating. It's like getting right to this edge and you're swimming against the current instead of just going with the flow. But that's not the end, because it's taking you somewhere else that's actually higher than this level that you're at. And I feel like there's a lot of emotional ties to this. If it's not just the comfort zone, because essentially that's what this boils down to, it's a comfort zone that you've been holding on to. It's a certain level of operation. This could even be, for some, I'm getting in being watchful, watching someone else. That's preventing you from moving forward because you feel intimidated, like you can't take a leap of faith because you're not as good. Or from where you're starting from in comparison, and how far you think you have to go to get to that level. Others of you, emotionally, you're leaving, you're ready to go, right? But physically, you're not going. You're just letting the emotions drain out of the situation. Because even here, the man in the picture is looking towards that direction, but he's just not moving there. But the blue in representation of like the throat chakra, he's very well aware of what he wants to work on, what he wants to do. And if you're a female watching this, this is just your masculine energy, what you want to take action towards. Okay. So looking into the astrology with this, we have Mars, which is Emperor energy. So it's anger, competition, fighter, leader, force, ambition, impatience, conquest, war, courage, sex drive, and willpower. And then we have third house coming out with this, which is dealing with the perception, social media, communication, neighborhood, siblings, early childhood, and social activities. So it's a lack of confidence, to say the least, due to external opinions. And I told you in the beginning of the video, this year is the year of the Hierophant, which is heavily speaking to, you know, your morals, your values, what you find to be important, what you feel like you're obligated to follow because you don't feel right about yourself if you don't. Like even up to and including if you, for example, if you come from a Christian background and, you know, they say you need to go to church every Sunday, you need to do this, you need to do that, but you feel you get more of a deeper connection in your times of solitude, connecting to God directly and praying and talking, you know what I mean? And actually drained more so. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that. Then it's like the job that you work at, it's like certain food that you're eating or certain things that you do for fun that your friends like to do for fun that may not be appealing to you anymore. It's really giving me a heavy energy of someone not wanting you to be able to move forward. Like wants you to just be able to get this far and that's it. Like this is where this is as far or as high as you could get. Like so you could have definitely been dealing with a lot of emotional manipulation, a lot of envious energy, whether it be from you or someone else, distractions on social media, a lot of discouragement in watching social media, watching others around you. Distance, something far out of reach. But it's just really giving me like, you know, you would have to really fight for something. Something's really hard. But I really feel like it's just somebody that's been making something hard. What does Mars rule? Hold on. Because I'm being guided to look that up. It's Aries, yeah. And this is the first house. So it's definitely dealing with your desires, your passions, your willingness for conflict. And if you aren't confident in yourself, because that's also what this is dealing with too, going up against someone such as a boss, a coworker, partner, family, friends, whatever, you would bite your tongue. Literally. And just put on face. But she's crying. That's the first house. That's the fifth house. So it's definitely dealing with passions, what you want to do. It's also love, entertainment, everything that I just spoke on. Okay. So we have time. Time can be seen as both linear and spiral, circle back to explore concepts from the past and create the future. Times are different. What did I tell you? We have details. Examine your situation and take care of every detail one step at a time. Well, there's a Hierophant energy with the 5. And then we have generosity. You can afford to be generous with the gift of your time and attention. But to me, this is to yourself. This is the energy of the Hermit. Taking time to go within. Doing what it is that you really desire to do. And being patient with yourself. I would also cut out social media a little bit, like scale back from it if you have been watching it. But this pile here, this pile here needs to make more time for themselves. They have to stop letting other people hold them back and not worry. Like, you can't worry about what other people think, what other people are going to say. Like, you have to like what you do first. You have to first discover what that is. And remember, the underlying energy is selective seeding. And you have to recognize, okay, you know what? We're not the same anymore. This isn't going to work. What is the message from this? For pile 1. A new direction. A new direction. And it says, don't count on it. With this, it says, new direction, not reliable, not for you. Trail to happiness, a new happy cycle at the underlying energy. You just have to be confident. You recognize the truth in your existing situation, whatever that is for you, and you understand. It even said steps. The new direction to a new beginning. But you have to be confident in doing what it takes. Yeah, for sure. So that's what I'm getting for your message. I know it's kind of random, right? Like, I didn't even really have it all the way planned out. I just was like, let me just do something. So hopefully this made sense. This post-retrograde energy, I feel like you're really going to feel it. You're going to experience some intense debates, discussions, opinions, and you're going to need to stand up for yourself. It's time for you to start speaking your mind. It's time for you to start investing in the direction that you want to go in. Stop letting people tell you what you are supposed to do or what you're good at or what they think that, you need to stick to or are capable of. Go for what you want. But that's what I got for you, Paula. I hope it was helpful. If it was, let me know. If you're still with me, hit the like button. And until our next encounter, you continue to stay in a high vibration. Bye. And now we're going to get into pile number 2. Okay. So, pile number 2. Is this pile number 2? Yeah, this was pile number 2. Okay. Live and uncut. Okay. All right. So, your angel number, pile number 2, was 2145. So, let's go ahead and see what this is talking about. So it says this indicates that your wants, needs, and desires are coming to fruition due to the recent or current changes you are making. The hard work you have been doing has manifested changes and new opportunities in your life that will rapidly advance you along your life path and with fulfilling your soul mission. Due to your beliefs, intentions, and efforts, you have managed to ensure success, the reaping rewards, and the findings of personal fulfillment in your daily life. Have faith that much happiness and personal satisfaction is on its way, and trust that any projects will succeed and your goals will be attained. This says to expect wonderful changes to come about through unexpected ways and means. Have faith and trust in yourself and the decisions and choices you have made in regards to making current life changes, as they will bring you auspicious circumstances and new opportunities to enhance and enrich your life. These changes will also bring you into perfect alignment with your life purpose and soul mission. Adapt to changes with grace and be grateful and appreciative of what these changes will bring into your life. Well, hello. All right. And what was your card? You had opportunity. So let's see here. It says you hold the magical key to your own success. What door will you open? We also have Raven. You are full of mystery and magic. The spirit of Raven travels with you. Then you have spontaneity and a Sagittarius energy. Befriend spontaneity. Take a risk and make it a great adventure. I'm sure I'm saying that word wrong, but oh well. And then you have time. So some things take time. Don't worry about it. It'll come at the right time. This is really about you seizing the moment to me. Coming out of being detached and guarded, hiding yourself, doing things that may shock you, surprise you, you've never done before, but getting out your feelings and getting grounded. Like this is the moon and there's Earth. There's opportunity here. And what did the angel number say with 2145? Like, you're going to shock yourself by the efforts that you make and the success that you're going to reap as a result. As soon as you just get grounded in what it is that you want to do. Also in yourself, believing in yourself, and having fun. And taking your time. Like it says, make it an adventure. It doesn't have to be done in one day. It doesn't have to just be an immediate, you know what I mean? Like, give yourself time, but at the same time, still make sure you are making something realistic. It ain't perfect, but everything is beautiful here. And she's sitting on the steps. Right? Making progress. Even if it is just on the very next step to whatever it is that you're trying to master as a whole. Maybe it's you need to move, right? And you know if you move, you're not going to have all your furniture. So what? Some things take time. It's okay. It'll happen. Maybe, you need a car and you can't get your ideal car or a car that looks good, to other people or is desirable. So what? You can get some wheels that can get you where you got to go. My dad always used to say a bumpy ride beats a walk any day. Like, you got to start somewhere. Maybe it's you wanting to start a business or starting to put something on social media or building something from the ground up. And then you're afraid or embarrassed or whatever because it's taking you a while to accumulate supporters, or, sales are moving slow. Whatever the case may be, you still keep going. You still have fun with it. You figure out different ways that you can market yourself and put things out there. But what this is saying is that whatever you put out there, you're going to get. So the longer you just sit here and you're detached, the longer this key that's clearly right here in front of you being presented, the longer you wait to open the jar and take it, the longer you'll be locked out from opportunity. But it's not saying that you don't have it. It's not saying that it's not coming. But it's also just dependent upon you. And what's worth having takes time. It's not supposed to always be quick. So what you have here, it says, ask your pack to assist you, explore your own modes of expression, be resourceful, express yourself fully, and use intuitive instinct. Do what feels right. If you have friends, family, ask them to help you. You know what I mean? If you are selling, I don't know, this is really giving me like business vibes for some reason. Also moving as well. But I'm telling you, when you do, you have opportunity. You open the door and there's a golden egg. And it says opportunity, open doors, collaborate, supportive energies, helpful abilities, easy flow, promises, and develops. And even if this wolf pack isn't necessarily tied into your immediate friendships or relationships, maybe it's services, businesses, resources, people online, in groups that you're in, or getting into your community and finding out resources that way. But it's figuring out what you can do and what you have available. But this is the second card speaking to opportunity that's opening up. As soon as, even with this is coming from gratitude, acceptance, appreciation, humbleness. There's no ego. You can't be afraid to fail. You can't be afraid to take longer, not have everything all at once, having to wait to accumulate some things, needing to create a budget, or needing help even. It's your journey, but you embracing the unknown with faith, praying about it and believing in the Most High, like, you'll discover the magic within you. So you have innovation. Literally. It says, have fun, experiment, inventing something that surprises and has never existed before. And I told you, you have golden egg right here. Like, I'm telling you, some of you guys need to open up and stop being so closed off and fearful in your ego. And when you do so, you're going to recognize how there's so much opportunity because you're the center of it. You're creating it. You might be multi-talented. You might sing, write, dance. You might be a model. You might, I don't know, do blogs. You might be a chef. You might be a caterer. You might sew, have a clothing line, have a website, have a service of some sort, have multiple talents that you might not even have established as an actual revenue business, but just do it for fun. revenue generating, excuse me. But this is definitely giving me Emperor energy and transforming. You also have perfectionism. So be content to know perfection as a distant utopian goal which we journey but never arrive. And that's a part of what's been holding this pile back. Oh, I told you, whatever you lack, whatever you feel like you haven't mastered, you still start somewhere. That's how you begin to master. Well, what was received well? What kind of, was like, like that type of energy. But let go. What if anything can be done to let go of what is standing in your way? Oh, okay. What if anything can be done to let go of standing what is in your way? And for you guys, I really just feel like it's fear. It's lacking confidence, feeling like you have some talent, you have something that's desired, feeling worthy. It's your confidence. You have to let go of how you've been doing things, playing it safe. As I'm saying that, you have detachment. This is the second card of detachment, and you also had 2 cards speaking to opportunity. Let's not forget your angel number, pile number 2, okay? Like, you think it's a game? It's not. Stop being so mechanical and cold. Open up your heart space and let it be out here. You're not a robot. Life is not robotic. There's so many ups and downs. Inspiration, hopes, and dreams. Maybe there was a bad breakup, yeah? Well, guess what? Let that go. Stop holding on to it so your heart can fully heal. Cut the cord. Pay attention to this. This is what your focus needs to be. This is the second card that you have speaking to letting go. I'm so serious. You have self-employed and business with abundance coming out at the top. I'll even leave it. But there is somebody, okay, that you need to let go of. And I told you there was an Emperor energy. Cut ties with all that is not good for you. And to me, with fun and games, not serious playing games. Well, one, don't play games with yourself, but also don't let other people play games with you neither. It's time for you to really let go of what is no longer serving you and move forward towards new adventure, towards opportunity, taking action towards things that you desire to do. You're in the early stages of this. So some things take time. Don't rush it. But you got to start, So pile 2, that's what I got for you. I hope it was helpful. If it was, let me know. I'm sending you lots of love, peace, clarity, abundance, and overflow. This just wanted to pop out again for pile 2. So blessings, blossoming, celebration, release what's no longer serving you, recharge your energy, inner work, let go of the past, manifestation. And go rewatch this. Re-listen to your angel number and then listen to this message. Okay? Like, so serious. Oops, I'm not trying to mix up my piles here. Okay. So, yeah, I just saw the lunar eclipse card. That's speaking to a dramatic change in a good way. So, definitely. Look at that. Omens everywhere. Okay. So, now let's get into Pile number 3. And it's 829. Okay. I don't know where I put these. Whew. All right, pile 3. Where are we at? 45 minutes? I don't think I'm doing too bad. So let's look up your angel number. Almost forgot. Hold on. Oh, no. So angel number 829, it says, is a message to have faith and trust that you will always have enough in order to care for yourself and your loved ones. Know that you are able to confidently walk your divine life path and serve your soul mission with your wants and needs being met along the way. Do not allow... Hold on. I'm really over here like. Okay. Pile number 3. I kid you not. I legit went and made a whole sandwich. I put some food on the stove, and now we're back. Like I said, I wasn't gonna edit this video, and I need to edit that out. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into it. I feel like this is an example of possibly what you experience when you try to pursue something or maintain a level of focus in a certain direction. You may find that life kind of interferes, if you will, and you have to do all these other things before you can kind of like you can't consistently just stay focused on this one thing. You have to stop and do things. If you have kids, take care of your kids. If you work another job, you have to go to work. You can't just focus on your passions. It's giving me a vibe where regardless, just keep going. So, oh, excuse me. The angel number for you, it says, is a message from your angels to have faith and trust that you will always have enough in order to care for yourself and your loved ones. Know that you are able to confidently walk your divine life path and serve your soul mission with your wants and needs being met along the way. Do not allow fears of lack or loss hinder you or stop you from fulfilling your divine duties. Trust that you will successfully manifest all that you will ever need. It says angel number 829 can also indicate that some situations and circumstances may be coming to a close or end in your life so that new opportunities may arise for you to take advantage of for your long-term benefit and for the benefit of others. It may be time to reconsider all of your options. 829 is a message that you will be totally supported and guided by the angels and the universal energies throughout your life. The examples you are setting by living your truth is encouraging and teaching others to follow your lead. Your angels encourage you to live your truth, your life with passion and purpose, and keep up your great light work. Opportunities to blossom are all around you. Be open to signs leading you in the right direction. Well, hello. Okay. So the cards that came out for you, we have alchemy. So be the alchemist that can transform dreams and brings it into reality. We have stubbornness with Taurus coming up here. And this says, since life is all about change, stubbornness is effectively a resistance to life itself. So being flexible, okay. And then we have initiation. Step into your power, a rebirth into a new way of being and living. And what did your angel number say? This is the very beginning. So the challenges you may find that you're experiencing when it comes to maintaining a certain order or trying to find a certain order in a certain direction, and maybe because it's not supposed to work, you need to kind of look at everything around you and not turn or like sell yourself short, so to speak, because even with the Taurus energy, this is an empress. This is someone who's very abundant, who's very creative, and I feel like it's time for you to nurture what it is that you want, what fulfills you emotionally, not just provides a level of stability, if you will. So coming out for you, we have secrets, lies, and deceit. And I just feel like if it's not involving a situation external to you, this is just you being honest with yourself, no longer deceiving yourself and wearing your truth externally in your relationships, in your situations, how you want to operate yourself or present yourself. We also have facing the shadow. Heavy on the transformation here. Yeah, because we have healing followed by passion. So with this, it's speaking to healing souls, wounds, pains, gifts, cleansing, spiritual growth, teacher, wounded healer, amends, and illness. It also, with the fire element, it speaks to passion, sudden event, dramatic, instant attraction, assertiveness, fast, clearing, courage, spontaneity, and desire. So I feel like this is a lot of transforming the past, transmuting energy as well. facing your fears. Just looking at these cards, a lot of this does have a lot to do with your relationships. I mean, it's Mercury, but with partnership, it says once you have decided to walk your path in partnership, you must put the relationship first. Spiritually, with initiation, you must put your relationship with God first. You have to obey your North Node, your life purpose, right? And trust. And look at that. Taurus is right underneath that. So, that being said, you have success right underneath that, followed by communication. I just really think that this is accepting the truth. It's also speaking your truth that has kind of been known but hasn't been discussed or disclosed with this partnership here. With partnerships that is external to spiritual, I just feel like masks have come off, veils have been lifted, and there's like transparency. It says enjoying your life and the unfolding of your creative abilities as much as possible is real success. And it's recognizing that you have potential for it. But even if this isn't necessarily just speaking to creative, artistic expression, to me, it's your creative abilities to adapt to your to changes that you've gone through, to a new mindset, to new habits that are needed, to being self-sufficient. I mean, I can't forget you have become the alchemist that can transform dreams to reality. And this is what I feel like you're about to do. But a lot of it has to do with recognizing what you want, who you are, how you've been showing up, and what is not in alignment with that. Because every single pile had passion. In some way, shape, or form, passion got touched on. But pile 3, you have healing that's needed, because I do feel like there is some level of betrayal. With communication, it says the clarity, interactivity, and timing of communication is critical. And then we have 31 speaking to an emperor energy. Okay. And I almost feel like you've been trying to, this is very specific, it's only going to register for some, but you've been trying to work on your partnership, being very considerate, also working on your own success. And I feel like maybe your success has been a little bit delayed because of the focus, the dedication you've been putting forth elsewhere. Because Taurus is a very nurturing energy. The Empress is like a mother. But in discovering how you need to communicate, bringing, like, seeing things for what it is, especially with lies, truth, and lies, deceit, and secrets, I feel like there is a truth that is coming out. In whatever tower moment you're about to experience, that's going to allow you to come into alignment with yourself. This partnership is also just to you being your own best friend. And with this fire element, it's speaking to passion, a sudden event, something dramatic. Almost like you're being forced to face the shadow of what's holding you back. But even in that, there's healing. So what this pile 3 need to know from this? I almost want to extend the reading on pile 3 and grab the tarot deck. Let's just say this. If there is something, or you've had a feeling, because this is also giving me that too, like having a feeling and knowing that something needs to change, but being stubborn about it because you're fearful, right? Emotionally attached for whatever the reason. See? Disputes, pain, and conflict coming up here. And then we have abundance, self-employed, and business. Followed by independence, be watchful, and curiosity. Followed by rebirth, recover, and restore. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's some type of ending that is going to be coming in pile 3. But I feel like you're already intuitively aware of it. But it's been holding you back from this. Soon as this ends, things pick up. Clarify. As soon as this ends, things pick up. And I'm not looking at the wedding, right? I'm just talking about the commitment. But it's after secrets get revealed. This is the second card speaking to secrets. Maybe there is some commitment that you're in that's been tying you down emotionally, not allowing you to move forward. Oh crap. This would even be the king or queen of pentacles speaking to someone being married. Someone secretly in a commitment, secretly has a commitment. I mean, if they're already together and it's going to the next level, what's the next level after? First comes the wedding, then comes the carriage, then comes the baby, or however the hell the thing says. So maybe somebody has a secret baby. I mean, that's also Empress energy as well. There could be someone that's pregnant and you're about to find out about this. These are very fucking specific. Oh my gosh. And you have another card referencing timing. And it says drowning, dead end, no way out. And then it says divine timing, trust the plan with patience. This is very intense. I mean, if you're with someone and you find out they're having a look, see? Okay. This is why this is a rebirth, a whole new way of living, an initiation of something freshly starting, because this is a situation where there might be a commitment or shared assets or whatever the case may be, but you're being separated from this situation. You're going to get some news about this. Yeah. You might have been very serious, very focused. This person could have been very, like, playing around. Yeah, I'm saying that. Not listening, not taking you seriously. You have a friend that's going to tell you this. Someone's going to bring this to your attention. This message just completely got personal. I don't know who the heck this is for. But remember at the beginning of the reading when I told you, your journey, you're too independent. You're too intelligent. Like, you got it going on. You don't need whoever is in this energy. You are trying to move forward. You are elevated. You are not your past. Oh my gosh. And now, look. Are you kidding? Look. This is my child card. It says children, inner child, youthfulness, guilty, exposed, villain. Everything happens for a reason, yo. And then you have shade, envy, and vexing, followed by peace, happiness, and gratitude. And small circle is right underneath that. There is a woman that got pregnant, that was kept on the side, possibly thought that the pregnancy would take them to the next level. You know, he would leave you. This masculine could have been even complaining about you in this same card, right? And so that's why whatever. But when she got pregnant, that's when stuff hit the fan, and it was like, no. Not to mention, if you have been working on, look, the phone's chiming. If you have been working on something, your own business, you have blessings coming in, you're going to be just fine. This is so specific, but this is coming out. And when it does, this is going to be how you feel. It might be a little painful. You might have to sit down for a second, but when you really stop, sit back, reflect, and think about all the blessings that you have, you are going to be able to transmute that energy and be able to steer a whole, like I can't even talk. Somebody got your back in this situation, though. Somebody's going to say something. It's either going to be this woman, right? Because she's envious. She wants what you have. So either she's going to say something or a friend is. But that's what I got, y'all. I love you. I hope it was helpful. And if you want to book a reading, check the description box below. And yeah. Till next time, continue to stay in a high vibe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.